That's really, the words are so pretty. Should have brought tissues. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen, a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher, and today I will be returning back to Angelina Jordan. A lot of you have been requesting another AJ reaction and analysis, so I am back. This time I will be listening to her live version of Million Miles. Thank you to those of you who have shared a little bit about the background to the song. It's taken me a little while to get to this song, but we are here now, and as always, I'm just really looking forward to seeing what Angelina Jordan brings. Just a little reminder before we get to the main part of the video, this is a reaction and analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. I'm not really entirely sure how much, so if that starts to annoy you, feel free to click off the video. That is okay. I have left the link to the original video in the description below, but if you are wanting to know a little bit more about the vocals and how Angelina does what she does, hear me kind of break things down a little bit, then stay on. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button to be notified anytime I post. Let's go.
As a child, I walk the streets, they see me growing up. Know you were all I need. I see me myself through all the years. It's like it's in my tears. I think what he's giving me, the smiles and the memories, but now he's not here to hold my hand. In the light of the blue sky, I'm not alone to fight. I'll never
it's a really lovely, nice feel. Yeah, it's kind of hovering around, really lovely and connected to her speech-like voice, first of all, right? Her chest voice, really, hello, Fluff. Nope, that was just a bubble. Really lovely and connected to her chest voice. Really, there isn't kind of a strain or heaviness to her voice. It's just really lovely and connected. I love the little breaks that she's doing. I think it happened, was it millions? Was it the word million? It's like a little break in the word. It's not like she's breathing. It's just a little kind of croak, but without croak. There's not too much vocal fry at the moment, which is unusual for Angelina Jordan. But yeah, it's got this kind of, I mean, not only are we kind of going up, you know, in pitch as it increases as it goes through the song, but it's kind of got a like vertical way of singing. That sounds so strange, like imagery with singing. I know when you take it out, you're like, what are you talking about, Jen? But it's kind of like she's keeping it very tall, and she's not spreading at all too, like, you know, it's just floating up there. It's really nice.
I think what he's giving
This
me,
part.
the smiles and the memories, but now he's not here to hold my hand.
Lovely little
In
run
the
and
light
hold.
of the blue sky, I'm not alone to fight. I'll never regret what I do. We're a million miles apart. Yeah, it's pulling my heart like an empty bubble to be thrown. I can't make it stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone.
That's really, the words are so pretty. Should have brought tissues. She has the, like, we know her kind of jazzier feel and this darker tone to her voice. What's also happening is when she's opening to like heart and R vowels, the tongue kind of wants to get pulled back as well. And we're getting this back ha kind of sound. But then in the first phrase I think we heard there of that little section at the end, the words change to kind of de, like forward fronting anchored points, right? And it kind of shifted the tone a little bit. Let's go back to it.
Like an empty bubble to be thrown.
Yeah, like an empty bottle too. And then we get that tone on the front. It's kind of like it shifts. And that is just the connection of where she's singing. And she's relying on the t, she's getting that forward. But as soon as we don't have that t connection here, it sinks back here, which there is nothing wrong with that. I'm just literally pointing out the difference kind of what the different sounds and vowels, how they help with the tone that she is creating as well, and why the tone is kind of shifting. It's because of that connection.
Like an empty bubble to be thrown. I can't make it
So yeah, she's got this lovely kind of breath, and again, kind of similar to what I was just saying there, lovely breath undertones. And then on the nevers, she's getting a little bit clearer because we're getting that connection at the front. Never alone. Then she kind of goes back to a breathy tone on the lone. As well, she's not closing the alone, she's letting it float. There is such a gentle feel to her voice in this song. It's a very like emotional song. I understand it was about her grandfather who she lost. So, you know, it's very beautiful and emotional and personal to her.
Never alone. You said I'm watching you from the moon. I'm everywhere, see everything you do. I
See everything. Okay, so she's on a B flat here. It feels like it's quite low for her down there, but she's still really, really connected. I think it's because we're hitting these lovely kind of C's up there. So this is kind of the lowest that this song goes. I don't know how the song is going to go, but it's just really, really lovely. She's not pushing down there. She's just letting it find that connection.
I'm everywhere, see everything you do. I can't see you, but I know you're here. It's like you're in my tears.
And there as well, in my tears. She's not closing off with that my, right? She's keeping it on that ah vowel, which we know Angelina does in previous songs. We've heard her as well stick to the beginning part of the diphthong, which just keeps it nice and relaxed for her so she doesn't have to close. And also, it's just not necessary. We don't have to always close. If this was a musical theatre piece, then probably yeah. But you don't have to, or you can afford to be a little bit lazier with addiction sometimes. God, I can't believe my musical theatre heart just said that.
It's like you're in my tears.
It's right at the end.
I think what he's given me, the smiles and the memories, but now he's not here to hold me. In the light of the blue sky, I'm not alone to fight. I'll never regret what I do. It's
really, really pretty. It's kind of getting me. That A flat is just about, she's just about to enter her first passage. So we're at the top part of her upper register here before we can bring it still up a little bit more depending on what the phrasing is. But we're up in the upper parts of our chest voice. She's keeping it quite connected. We get that but, I think, at the beginning.
I think what he's given me.
Or we have this kind of connection, right? It's not just so we've got the b, we've got the th, we've got that to kind of help us. So it's not just a glottal and relying on our vowels. We've got a consonant at the beginning.
Everything you do, I can't.
That's an A flat down there as well.
I know you're here. It's like you're in my tears. I think what he's given me, the smiles and the memories, but now he's not here to hold me.
Yeah.
In the light of the blue sky, I'm not alone to fight. I'll never regret what I do.
She's not forcing that volume out as well.
We're a million miles apart. It's pulling my heart like an empty bubble to breathe from. I can't make it stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone.
The million. Okay, so it's on a fifth. Million. She sometimes she starts off with a full tone, then she kind of gets a bit breathy in between, which is really, really interesting. Million. Like she brings a lot of breath back down with her. Very stylistic choice. We don't need to. We are going back into a lovely kind of chest, thicker fold there, but she's bringing that falsetto down a little bit, that breathier kind of quality to keep it vulnerable, to keep it soft, to keep it kind of like just to herself.
It's pulling my heart like an empty bubble to breathe from.
I love that different phrasing.
It stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone. I know I'm never alone.
And here's where she's getting a bit.
I know that I'm never alone. tonight. I wonder, are your friends the stars? The songs for you wherever you are. We're a million miles apart.
Oh, that was really beautiful. This is probably one of the first time we've got like a really lovely connection up there on those big R vowels, which is really lovely. So we've got that chest connection in there. You know, Angelina is a very, she loves to put stylistic choices on her singing, to make them unique. It's unique to her. This is just the way she sings. A lot of vocal fry, whispery kind of breathy tones under there as well. She really, her thicker fold connection here, her extension of her chest voice is really lovely and evident here.
I
love this relaxed feel here. Right, up on that B flat, that there is a pull up here. She is emoting what she is feeling up here, and she's got a really kind of, got that gut feeling here, and she's, letting that lead with her chest connection, call-like feel. It's up on a B flat, more than capable of being a chest dominant sound, chest voice sound here, and that's what she's doing, up on that R vowel. And that ascending kind of feel as well, just to exaggerate that call-like feel. It's beautifully placed.
Songs for you wherever you are.
And then up on that C as well, it's lovely. And then quickly soft.
Like an empty bubble to be thrown. I can't make it stop, but I know in my heart, I know that I'm never alone.
That was so beautiful. God, and like just to end on that final chord as well. So there was like that little moment of help, like call, yelling out. But then otherwise everything was kind of kept, like I said, personal to herself, really, really soft. That wide vibrato that's in there as well. Yeah. That was really beautiful. Thank you so much for suggesting that I go and check this out. It's one of Angelina's own songs, as I've kind of mentioned throughout. I don't know if I mentioned right at the beginning, but I'm sure you're aware of it. So it was really nice to hear, what Angelina wanted to kind of sing about. And sometimes it's not the happiest of subjects, but it's something that, is important to her and needs to be said for herself, and just, have that there so she always has that. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button, and I'll see you very soon for another video.